will be as
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the SMT. Thanks for tuning into the SMT YouTube channel. Huge T-Mobile news. Nothing of a surprise, but I mean, obviously, it's just a huge development. So what we have is John Legere officially stepping down as CEO, and this will be occurring pretty soon. Taking over for him will be Mike Sievert. He will be the new Magenta Man, as we'll call him. He is currently serving as the president and COO of the company. John's contract will be expiring at the end of April. Mike Sievert begins his stint as the CEO duties as of May 1st, 2020. In responding to this news and this announcement, shares for T-Mobile went down 1.7%. No surprise there. Not that it's doom or gloom, but it's one of those things where stability does offer value, and there's always the possibility that stocks can drop when news like this drops. So, in terms of background on Mike Sievert, he's been with the company. He's been groomed and prepared for this role for quite some time. He's been with the company since 2012. He's a leader in the company, a leader in his own way. John Legere will be handing off the company to Mike Sievert. This is, like I said, been a long time coming, probably since merger talks started, and there was an agreement between T-Mobile and Sprint. He'll be a new voice. He's got his own style. It's a fresh start to the new T-Mobile. You think about what's next for John. Well, it's definitely not WeWork. It's not going to be a T-Mobile executive position as we know it. Could possibly see him in a retirement situation, maybe a board advisory role. What's next for T-Mobile? They're obviously going to be the new T-Mobile with a new direction, a new voice. Is Mike Sievert going to be effective? I think he will be. I think he's going to be fantastic. I think he's going to be more representative of the new T-Mobile direction than John would have been. John was huge and instrumental in being a representative of what T-Mobile is trying to be as a disruptor. The thing about the new T-Mobile is it probably will not be a disruptor in the traditional sense, but they're going to be more of a market leader. So a different identity moving forward. Nobody should really be surprised with this move. Mike Sievert's a Deutsche Telekom guy, I think. He's not really a Magenta guy. John was the Magenta identity, so they're going to be quite different. He could still be effective. Mike's been present the whole way. He's been right next to John pretty much every step of the way. I just think, nobody should be surprised here. The uncarried announcements, the merger events, Mike's been there for this whole thing. He definitely is, going to be effective, and he's been a part of the fabric of T-Mobile the whole way since 2012. John is going to be staying on as part of the transition upon completion of the merger. I think in terms of the merger itself, there's been ongoing shareholder meetings in the valuation of Sprint and their value and their, how their debt is rated, subscriber losses, prepaid losses, all that's in, the current talks with the shareholders there. If I was going to summarize this, if I was going to take, for example, what this all means, it's a completely new direction. The new company is going to have a completely new identity. I think this stresses that the new T-Mobile is not going to be the old T-Mobile. It's going to be very different. I think John walking away is mandatory because I don't think what John stood for and did is going to be the same thing that the new T-Mobile is going to stand and going to be about. Because this is a Deutsche Telekom company. Previously, T-Mobile was John's company. It's not going to be John's company moving forward. It's going to be Mike Sievert representing Deutsche Telekom. And honestly, maybe it's better that John goes. It's just unfortunate. I almost feel like a big mistake for T-Mobile was having John represent the company in the merger. I think it should have been Mike Sievert the whole way. Being that he was going to be the new face, the new CEO of the company, I think they dropped the ball there. I think Mike should have been the guy up there with Marcelo trying to sell people on the merger. I bet you somebody somewhere is going to identify that as maybe a regret that maybe John has. But like I said, he's going to have millions of reasons to walk away from this. But, what say you? Give me your thoughts and opinions on this news, this huge development. No surprise to me. I don't think a surprise to many people. I'm sure some people are disappointed. Some people are probably fine with it. Moving forward, the company will be different and they will have different leadership. So, go ahead and like this video if you appreciated the update. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And if you want to get more involved with the communities, we've got the Discord server, we've got the Patreon page, links in the description box below. And if you appreciate these updates and want to help support production here on the SMT YouTube channel, there's a PayPal share link down in the description box as well. Many thanks for those considerations in advance. That's it. Go ahead and leave me that comment. Go ahead and get the dialogue going in the comment section. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I am the SMT, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.